Lately, this had been a sad reality that I have observed, and I just wanted to talk about it. Everywhere you turn, there seems to be another story of confusion, fear, hopelessness, moral decline, broken families, frustrated young people, and a generation desperately searching for answers. And sometimes, if we are not careful, we can become so overwhelmed by everything happening around us that we begin to believe that there is nothing we can do about it. But have you ever noticed something strangely? We live in the most connected generation in history, yet people have never felt more lost. We have smartphones, smart TVs, smart watches, smart homes, but somehow many people are making very foolish decisions. Isn't that ironic? We know what is trending on social media before we know what is happening in our own lives. We know the latest celebrity gossip, but we don't know our purpose. We know everybody's business except the very reason God put us on earth. And then you're wondering why so many people feel empty. But can I ask you a disturbing question? What if the real tragedy isn't just the darkness we see in our world today? What if the real tragedy is discovering that God had already placed a piece of the solution inside you, but you ignored it because it didn't look important enough? What if the answer to the problem in your family, your society, your nation, or even in your generation came to you as a simple idea, a burden, a passion, or an instruction, and you dismissed it because it wasn't dramatic enough, because it seemed ordinary, you called it insignificant, because it looked small, you assumed it couldn't matter. Yet, what if that small idea was God's response to this very big problem? What if while you were praying for God to send help, He was trying to send that help through you? Think about that. The book you never wrote, the vision you never pursued, the child you never mentored, the message you never shared, the project you kept postponing. What if those weren't random thoughts? What if they were the assignments? And while you were waiting for a thunderbolt from heaven, God had already whispered the answer into your hearts. And here is where it gets very interesting. The darker the word becomes, the more valuable your purpose becomes. So today, I want to challenge you. Instead of asking, why is the world so dark? Why all this chaos? Ask yourself, what light has God placed inside me? Instead of waiting for someone else to solve this problem, ask yourself, what part of the solution are you meant to be? Because history is rarely changed by people who complain. History is changed by people who arise. And maybe, just maybe, the answer to some of the greatest darkness around us is sitting right where you are watching this video. Remember, you were not meant to merely exist. You were born to shine. My name is Faith-Immaculate, and welcome to my space. God bless you.